I've been talking to people at work, actually being friendly and trying to make conversation with the people that I work with. And they're all really nice. Mostly they're just surprised that I'm actually speaking up for the first time since moving here, but it's been good. And there's one girl in particular who seems cool. We had some good conversations and it was nice. And there's no one like Paul, which is probably a good thing, I think. But I was at work today when this came, another one. I bet this guy, this old guy, whoever he is that keeps bringing them here, must have been so smug when he came and I wasn't home and he could drop another one. Or, I'm just projecting my weird feelings about all of this. But, I don't know. Should I even open this? Should I even read it? I can just throw it away. I can throw all of these away or burn them or something to just force myself to stop thinking about them, force myself to not keep trying to figure all of it out when clearly I'm not going to be able to. Just move on with my life. Maybe that's the reason I keep getting these, maybe God or something has some test for me where I have to resist temptation and just make myself focus on the good stuff, the healthy stuff, the improving, instead of spending my time on these weird mystery letters. I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be that simple. As if that's simple. So, I don't know. Maybe it's the start of something good, She's really cool and really nice and seems like she actually wants to be friends with me. Plus, she has great taste in movies. We like a lot of the same stuff, and that's probably why we get along so well. Part of me is excited, but part of me doesn't want to be because, I don't know, I don't want to make a bigger deal out of it than it is, And another part of me just never wants to leave this house again and just keep reading these letters over and over and just wallowing in my own self-pity or whatever it is. That's the easier option, I guess. But, God, I've been so lonely lately. I guess I've always been lonely, even before I left home and moved here, but I've always been alone. That's probably why Paul hurt so much. And I can't go through that again. But I can't go through the rest of my life being this alone either, can I? So I guess, which is easier or harder? I don't know. I wish you could tell me, future me who's watching these, hopefully from somewhere better. I told her about Paul. I don't know why. It's definitely way too soon to be sharing something like that. But she asked me to get coffee after work, and we were talking, and she asked about me, so I was talking, and then I was rambling, and I couldn't stop, and I told her everything. and it was embarrassing, and I was crying, and it just all came out. And she didn't freak out or run away or even look at me weirdly or different or anything. She just listened to everything I had to say, and she said that she couldn't imagine going through something like that, and that no one should have gone through what I went through. And she just accepted it. Accepted me. And then I cried even more, obviously. She gave me a big hug, and then we talked some more, and she said if I ever need to talk about anything, this stuff or anything else, that she'd be there. I could talk to her whenever I wanted. And it was just, I don't know. Anyway, that's the update. Biggest one in a while, I guess. Especially not to do with those fucking letters. Which feels good to say. I don't think I need them anymore. I definitely don't want to need them, but I think I actually just don't need them anymore. Not after today.